This pandemic has changed us in more ways than we can ever imagine. Consumers are taking conscious steps in boosting their immunities by learning more about potential health risks. According to research, 51% of global consumers are taking better care of their physical and mental health, and more than 60% of Bangladeshi households have made 4 or more behavioral changes. So if there was ever a good time to raise awareness on a health-related issue and develop a positive habit among consumers, it would be now.
So with the new normal in mind, our first big idea is the hydration project from Pureit. Pani o Shastho Nirapod Obirato. The purpose of the project is to avail purified water solution to a mass amount of our target group and develop a habit in them to drink sufficient water on a regular basis. Chronic dehydration results from not drinking water for a long period of time and can result in kidney failure, hypertension, urinary infections, dementia, and so on. In our war against chronic dehydration, our first campaign is the Police Box Hydration Hub. The police officers we spoke to told us that the drinking water situation in their boxes are very poor. They would rather buy water than use the facilities they are given. So Pureit will set up water purification filters to help them win their war against dehydration and also as a sign of gratitude for the relentless service they give us. Our second campaign is placing dynamic billboards in prominent locations of Dhaka city. The billboards will have a live scorecard to keep track of how many people we hydrate. The goal of the campaign is to hydrate 10,000 people. For a third and last campaign of the project, Pureit will use 5% of all sales to donate Pureit water purifiers to urban and remote schools. The MOU with the school authorities will see the promise of introducing mandatory water breaks and bells to create the habit of drinking water in children in return for sponsored water purifiers. The school activation program will have game for kids that will focus on classical conditioning them into drinking water after certain intervals.
To conclude, we believe the hydration project will contribute greatly to Pureit's purpose of quest for everyday health and well-being for everyone on the planet by capitalizing on the changing consumer behavioral patterns in the new normal.
According to the Global Gender Gap Report published by World Economic Forum, Bangladesh has ranked highest in South Asia in respect to minimizing the gender gap. And that is why we decided to work with Ponds as our second brand, as we believe working towards its purpose will help create a bridge that will act as a catalyst in minimizing the gap even further.
The big idea for the brand is the Braveheart Foundation, which is targeted towards women aged 18 and above. In the first phase of the campaign, which is called the Queens of Courage, we will use our social media handles to promote and acknowledge women in different sectors who have already established their marks. By doing so, the idea is to pay homage to the ones who have showed the courage to take the leap of faith in their real life, which is the purpose that Ponds adheres to. Lastly comes the Ponds Braveheart Summit, which is a day-long event that Ponds is going to conduct every year. This summit will include panel discussion and keynote speech addressing different health issues that women might face along the way and ways to tackle them. Additionally, the summit will also include product showcasing booths and a dermatology booth for women to get a primary checkup for themselves. And lastly, the main attraction of the summit is going to be the Braveheart Awards, acknowledging the women who have achieved something along the way, which is going to be divided into 3 segments named Aspiring Youths, Professional Breakthrough, and Inspirational Entrepreneurships. The winners will be awarded health insurance packages so that they can carry on doing their best while we take care of their health-related needs.
You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. Hence, Ponds wants the Braveheart Foundation to stand as the embodiment of empowerment and well-being for women all over Bangladesh.
When you feel bad, you look bad. And when you look bad, you feel worse. For our consumer insights, we talked to multiple young adults and found out most of them neglect skincare when they are not doing well mentally. Skincare seems a luxury when you are broken inside. World Federation of Mental Health aims to make mental health a reality for all, for everyone, everywhere. Vaseline works with the purpose to heal everyone's skin everywhere so they can fully participate in life. So considering all these factors, present your third brand Vaseline for the last big idea, because healing your skin requires a good mental health for holistic well-being. Our big idea is healing inside out. Jotno hok monero. One of the main problems in mental health issues is people do not think of seeking professional help. If they do not have any way to find a reliable one. Our first campaign idea is creating awareness on this regard and providing a way of seeking help easily. We will launch a video series where psychiatrists and their patients will share their entire journey together to put more emphasis on the reliability of the process. Then we will create a website with the psychologist's entire portfolio for the convenience and ease of the help seekers. QR code for the website and the campaign tagline will be introduced on every Vaseline product. Our next campaign is focused on the children and mothers, which aims to create awareness on child mental health issues and childhood trauma. A video content will be created where we will focus on the young adults sharing their childhood trauma which got overlooked and share them with their parents. Children sometimes face some mental traumas that the parents miss out on and leave a permanent scar on their minds. Parents have had the opportunity to spend a lot of time with their families in this pandemic. Thus, we believe it presents the opportunity for parents to come closer to their children and connect better. For the last campaign of Healing Inside Out, we will arrange a mental health camp in different universities post-pandemic for a month, where students will be provided initial consultancy by psychiatrists. So we believe the Healing Inside Out project will ensure holistic well-being by not only healing from the outside but also healing from the inside.
Hydration, empowerment,
Mental health.
We believe addressing these 3 issues will create a holistic model that will help to improve the overall health and well-being of our consumers.